Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. The dust has barely settled from Rome, but the golf world is already buzzing with anticipation for the next showdown. That's right, we're talking about the 2025 Ryder Cup, and this time, it is heading to a venue that is as legendary as the event itself, the one and only Bethpage Black. Get ready for drama, passion, and some of the most intense golf you'll ever see, because when the Ryder Cup comes to Long Island, it's gonna be electric. So, what makes the Ryder Cup so special? It's not about prize money. It's about pride, passion, and playing for the flag. For 3 incredible days, 12 of the best golfers from the United States go head-to-head against 12 of the best from Europe. It's a team event unlike any other in golf, where individual superstars must band together, form partnerships, and battle for that coveted golden trophy. The atmosphere is more like a football stadium than a golf course. Chants, cheers, and raw emotion are all part of the experience. It's a spectacle you just can't miss. And in 2025, the stage is Bethpage Black. If you know anything about golf, you know this course is an absolute monster. The famous warning sign on the first tee says it all. The Black course is an extremely difficult course which we recommend only for highly skilled golfers. This isn't your friendly neighborhood muni. This is a brutal, demanding layout that will test every single aspect of a player's game. It's long, the rough is thick and penal, and the greens are tricky. It's the ultimate test of skill and nerve, making it the perfect battleground for the Ryder Cup. The home crowd in New York is notoriously loud and passionate, which will give Team USA a massive advantage. Expect an atmosphere that is off the charts. Now, let's break down how the Ryder Cup actually works, because it's a bit different from your standard stroke play tournament. The event spans 3 days with a total of 28 matches, and each match is worth 1 point. A tie, or a half, gives half a point to each team. The first team to reach 14.5 points wins the Ryder Cup. If it ends in a 14-14 tie, the team that currently holds the cup gets to retain it. That's a huge advantage for the defending champions, which, as we saw in Rome, is Team Europe. The first 2 days featured the sessions of team play, foursomes, and four-ball. In the morning, we usually see foursomes, also known as alternate shot. Here, the players from each team play as partners using only one ball. They take turns hitting shots until the ball is in the hole. If player A tees off, player B hits the second shot, player A hits the third, and so on. This format is all about strategy and partnership. You need players whose games complement each other perfectly. A great driver paired with a precise iron player could be a deadly combination. It's a true test of teamwork. Then, in the afternoon, we get for ball, which is often called better ball. In this format, all 4 players from each team play their own ball throughout the hole. At the end of the hole, the player with the lowest score on each team has their score count. So, if Team USA's players score a 3 and a 4, and Team Europe's players score a 4 and a 5, Team USA wins the hole with a 3. This format allows for more aggressive play. Players can go for risky shots, knowing their partner is there as a backup. This is where you see a lot of birdies and eagles, and it's incredibly exciting to watch. The captain's strategy in pairing players for these formats is absolutely crucial, and can often be the difference between winning and losing. After 2 days of team play, it all comes down to Sunday, the singles matches. This is where the real pressure cooker is. All 12 players from each team go out in one-on-one, head-to-head matches. There's no partner to lean on, nowhere to hide. It's pure match play golf. Every player knows their individual match could be the one that decides the entire Ryder Cup. We've seen some of the most legendary moments in golf history. During these Sunday singles, miraculous comebacks, heartbreaking collapses, and heroes being made. The drama is simply unmatched. So, who can we expect to see teeing it up at Bethpage Black? For Team USA, you can bet on seeing the big names. Guys like Scotty Scheffler, the world #1, will be a lock. Xander Schauffele and Patrick Cantlay have formed a formidable partnership in past team events, and you'd expect them to be there. Justin Thomas, despite a tough stretch, lives for the Ryder Cup atmosphere and will be desperate to make the team. And what about the younger stars? Colin Morikawa's iron play is made for a tough course like Bethpage, and guys like Max Homa and Sam Burns bring a ton of passion. The American team will be stacked with talent and hungry for revenge after their defeat in Italy. On the European side, the new guard is here to stay. Rory McIlroy will once again be the emotional leader and cornerstone of the team. Jon Rahm, a Spanish powerhouse, is an absolute force in match play, and Victor Hovland has proven he's one of the best players in the world. But the real story for Europe is the emergence of young stars like Ludwig Berg, who was absolutely sensational as a rookie in Rome. His calm demeanor and incredible talent make him a future Ryder Cup legend. We'll also be looking at players like Tommy Fleetwood and Shane Lowry, who bring experience and a ton of heart. Building that team chemistry will be key for the European captain. One of the biggest stories heading into 2025 will be the captaincy. The USA will be looking for a leader who can unite the team and figure out the winning formula on home soil. Will it be a past legend like Tiger Woods? The thought of Tiger leading Team USA at Bethpage is enough to give any golf fan chills. His strategic mind and inspirational presence could be the missing piece. For Team Europe, they'll need a captain who can maintain the momentum from Rome and handle the intense pressure of an away crowd. Luke Donald did a masterful job, but will he return, or will they turn to another European icon? The strategy at Bethpage will be fascinating. The course's difficulty means that making pars will be incredibly valuable, especially in foursomes. Captains might favor steady, consistent players over flashy, aggressive ones for the alternate shot format. Course setup will also be a major factor. The PGA of America will set up the course, and you can bet they'll tailor it to favor the American player's strengths, likely emphasizing length and rewarding power off the tee. This home course advantage is a massive part of Ryder Cup strategy, and something the European team will have to overcome. Think about the iconic moments this event has produced. The miracle at Medina in 2012, where Europe staged the greatest final day comeback in history. The war on the shore in 1991. Ian Poulter's Ryder Cup heroics. Justin Leonard's famous putt at Brookline in 1999. Every Ryder Cup creates its own legends and its own unforgettable stories. And with the passionate New York crowd, the brutal challenge of Bethpage Black, and two teams loaded with superstars, the 2025 Ryder Cup has all the ingredients to be one of the most memorable ever. It's more than just a golf tournament. It's a celebration of the sport, a test of national pride, and a showcase of skill, strategy, and sportsmanship under the most intense pressure imaginable. The road to Bethpage has officially begun. The players will be spending the next year and a half trying to earn their spot on these prestigious teams, and we'll be here covering it every step of the way. Who do you think will be the captains? Which players are you most excited to see? Let me know down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this preview and want to stay up to date on all things Ryder Cup 2025, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. We'll see you in the next one.